Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of everyone's favorite MMA trivia show. It's MMA Nerd back for the first time on Combat Casual. Also, wanted to announce that I'm now officially a part of Combat Sports Today, CST. This will be my first stream over there. So, seeing a new face on CST, it's me. Me doing live chats, fight companions, other UFC related content. But we have two opponents for today's game show, and things have been getting heated in the back. So why don't we bring them on and let them introduce themselves? First of all, we have Giuliano Argenti. Giuliano, how are you doing today?
Shitty. What do you want? Yeah, I'm joking, bro. I'm good. I was told that fucking Big Red, right? I was told that he called out my cousin No Chill, and you know like I don't even think No Chill could get through me, but like if you can't get through me, like in this in the tournament structure of this show, these would be these would probably be like quarterfinals, right?
Would be the quarterfinal. Yeah, there was always already supposed to be a match between No Chill and Big Red, but there's been some ducking accusations. But speaking of Big Red, why don't we bring him on? It is the homie Big Red. How are you doing, Big Red?
I'm doing good. I'm not worried about getting to this dude. He can't even get through a sentence. He was flipping up there. He got all nervous. I don't know what to tell you.
I got nervous, bro. You're taking this, bro. You're showering, bro. Come on, bro. You were late because you're showering. Come off yourself, and you're still in the shower,
I
bro.
don't even know why you brought it there. We don't need to talk about your wet dream. We're here to talk MMA.
All right, let's do it then.
Sentence. How are you gonna get these?
Yo.
Let's get it started.
All right. I have an MMA question.
Today.
I have an MMA question for Large Red.
Do you know what MMA is?
Do I know what MMA is?
He was getting heated in the back. The only reason he said that is because he was getting ass blasted by his boyfriend. It was
wait. Oh, who took it there? Who has fantasies now, son?
I'm telling you facts. We can hear that shit. It was clapping. We were trying to talk to you, and we're like, "Yo, can you stop that real quick?" We're trying to have a conversation.
I have a. All right, so here, ready? Like, I'm in a girl's place right now. Do you want to hear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hello. I was the one laughing at you being in the shower.
Wait, who is this?
That's a girl. That's a girl I'm staying with.
Okay, look, I don't disrespect women. I don't know why you brought her on to fight your battles, but you're a grown-ass man. You should do that by yourself. You should fight all the battles by yourself. You shouldn't.
Dude, I'm not. Dude, she did. No, I'm just like I'm like.
You're lucky. I'm a gentleman. I'm a merciful
bro.
Want her to take all the
no, dude. No, she.
Hey.
No. Hey.
Your name is,
bro, if you're, bro, you're in the shower. I made a joke that you were showering off after a gay sexual encounter, and then you made it gayer. So I'm just like, all right, let's clear this up.
We gave you 5 minutes. You asked for a 5-minute timeout. That's the best you came up with, and you've recapped.
What? Wait. I asked for a 5-minute timeout. I didn't ask for shit.
You put a girl in the front lines and had her take the bullets for you. I don't even understand.
What are you talking about?
You probably
let her drive. Bro.
You probably let her drive too, don't you?
Bro, listen. Listen. All I hear is your shower. Okay, like, shower off the shame, and fucking yeah. Are you ready?
Is this guy off the goop? You drinking cough syrup or something? I don't know. Let's go. Let's get it started.
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
that's okay.
Why don't we get it started? So, Giuliano, this is your first time on. Are you familiar with the rules?
Nah, go over them real quick.
All right, so I'm going to give whoever wins the coin flip, I'm going to give them a question. If they answer correctly, they will get a letter. If they answer it incorrectly, their opponent gets a chance to steal the question. So we'll go like that till somebody spells MMA nerd. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take heads to to
Sounds
go
good.
with the activity
Let's do it.
that Big Red did.
Really? Because it sounds like you were
Yeah,
taking
he
tails
is in the
earlier when you
shower.
were
This
getting
is
ass
kind of
blasted.
awkward. But all right, coin flip. All right, it is Big Red. He's gonna go first.
Nice.
So why don't we get the slide up?
How many questions?
Yep.
I have 25 or so questions ready, but
right, let's
it probably
go.
won't go that long. Just first person to spell MMA nerd wins. So, okay,
All
Big
right.
Red, are you ready for your first question?
Yep.
Okay, well, this one's a picture. You're in the shower, so it's a picture of Dana White. He's holding a tombstone. It says "RIP." There's 3 promotions on this tombstone. Can you name the 3 promotions?
Wait, can you repeat that?
There is a picture up on the screen. It is Dana White. He's holding a tombstone. I can make the picture bigger. He's holding a tombstone, and there's 3 promotions on this tombstone. It says "RIP." Can you tell me the 3 promotions on this tombstone?
Oh yeah, I can. All right, so tell me if I'm wrong here. Is it IFC Affliction and IFC Affliction and fuck? God, I was counting 3 on that. Am I right about the first 2?
Are those first 2 your final answers?
No. I said, am I right about the first 2?
That's not how the game show works.
Okay, I get all 3.
You can give me some answers.
IFC, Affliction, and then Elite XC, right?
Are those your final answers?
Yeah, okay. Because here, there's a reason for that. Because Affliction is with the whole Fedor beef. IFC was I think that was the one with the like the intellectual property beef, and then the Elite XC was obviously Kimbo and Seth Petrozelli. So that's the 3.
Okay, I'm guessing that's his final answer. I will be asking if it's your final answer just to make sure everything runs smooth. So you got 1 wrong. Giuliano, can you name the promotion that is on this tombstone that Big Red got wrong?
I think it would be Pride. No.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, so Big Red actually got them all right. He was just wrong on the letters. It's IFL. That would be the team-based.
Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I knew that too.
Okay, so that officially gets Big Red on the board.
Yeah.
So,
and this is how I'm
so
going to
what
show
was the? All right, question. What the Fedor Pride shit? Like, was it not? It wasn't just Pride.
So
It was.
Fedor was supposed to sign for the UFC, but they were asking for like an absurd amount of money, and then Affliction came along and was like, "Yeah, we'll pay Fedor this because we are more liquid and blah blah blah." And so they get Fedor, and Dana's like, "You think that's the win that like you needed, but it's not the win you think you."
Yeah,
you
no, I
got."
remember that. Yeah, word. I figured it would just be Pride overall, but yeah. Okay, all right, good shit.
I think he was supposed to fight. What's his name? The jaw was it? Oh God, the guy that Cormier fought and tapped out.
At heavyweight,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, let me think. Yeah, Cormier defended the heavyweight belt only once against Derek Lewis. He fought. Fuck. God damn it, I can't remember his name. I know the fight you're talking about.
Let's get to the next question. This one is for Gio.
Josh Barnett. Fedor was supposed to fight Josh Barnett. Anyways.
All right, we're gonna get to the next question. Gio, where was Dana White born?
He was born. I don't know if it was Boston proper, but he was born in Massachusetts.
Is that your final answer?
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. Was he born? Was he born in? I know he came up in Massachusetts. Fuck. He wasn't born in Rhode Island.
If that's correct, I'd say that's worth the point.
He was born in Massachusetts. I'm pretty sure. No. Yeah, wait a second. He was born in New England. Fuck, Rhode Island or Connecticut? Connecticut. I'm gonna go with Connecticut.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. He's born in Manchester, Connecticut.
Oh wow.
You looked
Yeah.
it up.
No, I didn't look it up. No,
That's why-
I
that's
didn't
why
look it
I
up. It's
prefer
true.
if you
It's
guys
true,
had
dude.
your-
Idaho.
I'd have probably
Idaho,
gone
when
with.
you-
I would have probably gone with Boston, to be honest with you. I don't know why.
I thought it was
that
Boston.
Yeah,
so I
no,
looked
because
it up.
he can't. It's fair to say. Like I almost went with like I was like I don't think it's Boston proper, but it was like the suburbs there. But then I was like wait a second, no. Like I read this huge Wikipedia article enough times. It's like it's somewhere. It's Rhode Island or
Did
Connecticut.
you by chance read it just now?
No,
Yep, that's what he did.
no.
Good to see Andrew B in the chat. He says he's Team Geo. Wow, traitor.
I don't even
No,
understand
he's
that.
not
Whatever.
straight.
I can't. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Andrew. I said nothing but nice things to you.
Maybe it's because you're in the shower right now. All right, Big Red. This next question is yours. What event was the first MMA event in New York, and what year did it take place? So
I know this one.
So if he can't give me the year,
Wait,
Gio
first
gets a
MMA
chance
event?
in New York, and what year did it take place?
Wait, the first ever? That's not actually fair because you can go with that answer
The first
ways.
major MMA event to take place in New York.
No, you can go with that answer.
Hold on.
Ways.
This is Big Red's question.
Okay. All right.
No, look. Because here's the thing: is they tried to do an MMA event in New York like years before the
but the reason I know the answer to this question
is
is
Madison Square Garden, and it was in like 2016, right? So that was the one that happened in UFC.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay, so then that's the one.
Yeah. Okay. Who was the headliner?
Ooh. What do I think it is? Was it okay? So it was a Ronda Rousey card, correct? No, it wasn't. Was it? Nah, fuck. I don't remember.
I don't know, man. Clock's ticking.
Fuck, I'm gonna feel so stupid if I don't get this right. No,
come on, dude.
No. This was the best performance ever. It was the Conor fight
against
Eddie Alvarez.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, I'm certain about that one.
Okay, that is correct, and you got the date right. So
that was I was so about that. I knew that.
You want to know why I know that?
I knew that,
John
and
McCain so much.
yeah.
John McCain is the reason.
No, dude,
MMA,
Bloomberg too.
It was literally John McCain.
Yeah, and Bloomberg too, the mayor of New York.
Okay, wait. Wasn't it like Don Fry and Frank?
Yeah, versus it was Shamrock? Don Fry versus like Dan Severn, and they couldn't even punch each other. Or Ken Shamrock,
and
maybe?
It was like some weird awkward
I think it was
fight.
Ken Shamrock.
It was Ken Shamrock, and then he like threw a punch, and then he got disqualified.
Yeah, they said you can't use punches, so then you can only use open palm strikes. So they sat in like a figure 4 leg lock, like submission dance.
Yeah, it was.
And then they just palmed each other in the head.
Yeah, it was when I forget if it was Charles Schumer, the senator, or fucking or the mayor of New York City at the time was Bloomberg. One of them called it like they called it. Yeah, exactly. Human cockfighting. Yeah.
Yeah, take it from a guy who tucks his thumb in when he makes a fist. The senator, you know what I mean? Like, I would imagine that he would think that.
All right, we're gonna go to Gio's question.
All right.
Fedor's brother, Alexander, holds a win over this UFC title challenger. Fedor's brother.
Fedor's brother.
A win over this UFC title challenger. Who is he?
Oh, I know this shit.
All right, hold on. All right, so Alexander fought, and like it's not, and this isn't a UFC fight.
It's not a UFC fight.
No, of course not. Give me 1 second. I got to think of the weight class.
It would have been a heavyweight.
Yeah, it would have been a heavyweight. Was it?
That's a big hint.
Hold on. It's fuck is his name? Is that Magomedov? This is his last name. I fucking can't think of his first name. Is it
Magomed?
No. His first name's not Magomed. His last name is like Magomedov. It was was it? Yeah, no, it was fucking. I think it was in Russia. I think. Hold on. Fucking. It was like Abraham Magomedov. Like or something, some shit like that. Like Magomedov.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't remember his first name.
That is
I
incorrect.
think it was.
Big Red, do you know who this is?
Yeah, Gabriel Gonzaga.
Oh my god. Good shit. It was.
Oh wow, really?
Gonzaga,
Yeah,
dude.
because what happened is
In the shower? I mean, come on.
He head kicked Mirko Krokop, and then they immediately give Gabriel Gonzaga a title shot after that, and he loses to like Randy Couture in a bad fashion. And I remember like thinking, well, you know, it doesn't make Mirko look very good that like that like you know he got walked over by a guy who got blasted by like Fedor's brother.
All right, yo, who's okay, who's the fighter that I'm thinking of?
I have no
He wasn't
clue,
a
dude. I have no idea.
Okay, so look, dude, I need to know this.
I don't think people know this, but Gabriel Gonzaga and Mirko rematched, and Mirko won by knockout. Did everybody know that?
I didn't know that.
Does anyone know, dude? You know what a lot of people don't know is that Mirko Krokop got knocked out by Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking hysterical. Wait, right, Idaho, you said you didn't know that?
I had no idea that Gabriel Gonzaga and Mirko rematched, and Mirko whooped his ass.
Yeah, which is so fucking weird. I mean, Mirko's career.
Andrew's a big red right now. Yeah,
dude. I switched sides because of that.
The fight that the guy that I'm thinking of, I guess wasn't a UFC fighter, but it was that's definitely a guy that Fedor's brother fought.
Mitrione?
No, it was Abraham Magomedov in like 2000 whatever 2000 late 2000s.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next question. This one would be for Big Red because he stole that one.
Is it 3-1?
Here's the question. This crazy Russian hint is known for knocking out Andrei Arlovsky in his MMA debut.
Oh my god! You don't give me a layup like that. Have you ever seen the whole like documentary about that?
Yeah, I have.
It's amazing. I mean,
yeah, Napoleon Bonaparte video. Yeah,
it's a really good video. So that's Vyacheslav Dosik.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You guys running away with this one.
Well, dude, I fucking knew that. Dude, I knew that.
You gave me a question for about a redheaded man. Of course, I'm gonna get it.
That's a facts. Okay,
can't do anything about that.
Gio, this next one will be you.
Okay.
Daniel Cormier won this tournament before he was in the UFC.
Let me think. It was fucking okay, so Dan Henderson won this too. Fucking hold on. It wasn't Strikeforce. Yeah, wait. Was it Strikeforce?
What was the name of this tournament?
It would have been Strikeforce Grand Prix.
What weight class?
Heavyweight.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, that is correct. It was the Strikeforce World Grand Prix heavyweight.
Yeah, what was the question?
Daniel Cormier won this tournament before he was in the UFC.
Oh yeah, he was the Strikeforce champion.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, Strikeforce. Do you remember? I don't know if you saw that interview with Joe Rogan where Cormier was like, "Yeah, Strikeforce was good about giving me guys they knew I could beat."
Dude, I've been watching for so long. I watched that tournament.
Yeah, and Big Red had a line about someone he wanted to face off in this very program. Would you care repeating it, Big Red? It was a Daniel Cormier line.
Oh yeah. No, I don't. I mean, I said it. You should have played the voice memo. I said I want the easiest fight in the division. I want no chill. I want him, and instead he sent a sacrificial cousin brother. And I'm sorry, bro, but you didn't. You don't got set up by him. No chill needs to show up. He needs to fight his own battles.
Dude, Dude, No Chill, dude, like, so what happened? No Chill beat you on here?
He ducked. He was supposed to be here.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right, well, yo, if you get through me, you can get through my cousin, right?
Are you guys actually related?
Yes.
Oh, you got. First of all, you got more cojones than No Chill. You stepped in on his battles, his beefs.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I didn't know I was doing that. Idaho just hit me up, like, you know.
Chris Gray says No Chill is ducking as bad as Hank is ducking the contract. Wow.
What's the contract?
Apparently, there's a tough enough contract that, or what is it? Some other. They think it's tough enough. There's like a contract out there that's been, sent to Hank's people, and he.
Oh yeah. No Chill really does.
Kobe Wiggle.
Yeah. Dude, No Chill really wants to. He wants to like actually physically harm Hank in a sanctioned fight.
All right. Gio, that was your question. So we're gonna go to Big Red.
All right. Wait. So am I down? I'm down. What? 3-1?
I'll put up the
4-2.
Yeah, you have 2, and yes.
Oh, it's
exactly.
4-2. Okay. All right.
So yeah, Big Red only needs needs 3 more questions right to win. So.
Okay.
All right. Next one. Okay,
Wait,
this one is a voice. This is an audio clip, and
Idaho?
you're gonna tell me who.
I can't hear him.
This
I can't hear him.
quote. Okay. Ready?
Hold on. I can't hear you.
This next one is an audio clip. You're gonna have to tell me who said this.
Oh, okay, sorry. I can hear you now. Finally, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. You said it was 4-2, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what was the question?
It is an audio clip. You're gonna have to tell me who is the man who said this.
Okay.
My name is Harold Clarence.
Oh God, damn it! I fucked it up. Shit.
I didn't even hear it. What did it say?
Okay, good. Okay, I have to do this.
Canada and Niagara Falls in the Ultimate Fighting Challenge. We have a saying back home that if you're coming on, come on.
Okay, did you hear it?
If we have a saying back home that if you're coming on, you're coming on.
If you're gonna come on, come on.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what the fuck that clip was. How am I supposed to know that? Was this back in like way early UFC?
Yep.
This is the guy who has a mullet, right?
I don't know, maybe.
He has a mullet. He got a stupid, redundant name. What was it like?
I literally showed the guy. I kind of fucked it all up, but that's okay.
Wait, I swear to God, I have no idea what the hell he played initially, but I want to say that it's the guy who fought Roland Payne.
I know the answer.
Is it? Is it the guy who fought Roland Payne to get a mullet? His name is like Howard Stern or like Harold Howard. That's it. Am I right?
You look.
His full name. Hold on.
I knew the answer, and
yeah, I've seen the clip. It's a reused clip on somebody's channel. Somebody's channel.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it's Harold Howard, the fucking mullet man. He fought.
Is the chat giving up answers? I mean, like,
no, you can see the chat.
I did show it briefly. I feel like I should skip to the next question.
No, look, you can probably guess who it was that had a Canadian basis line of knowledge.
Oh, right. Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Harold Howard. All right, so that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the point. I kind of screwed that one up. I
genuinely, I swear on my own mother, I did not hear what the hell you played at first.
How did he go from no idea to knowing him? Skip him? Oh.
Yeah, I think so too.
He was the guy with the mullet.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that you stalled out and Googled, but I mean, just for the sake of.
No, I didn't.
No, I know. I see. I believe you, but like, if the chat doesn't.
You have to remember this. If I leave the browser on my phone, then I would cut out of the call.
Yeah, but we can't see either one of you fucks. So
yeah, but that doesn't matter. If I go and leave the actual call, it pauses me.
That's true. Fair enough. All right. Please no answers in the chat.
And then nobody gave an answer. This is an Isha
Okay,
This
Gio.
is a thank you to Isha.
This
Yeah.
next one is yours.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Didn't I win?
You did not win.
We're playing horse. We're not playing horse.
We're playing chess, not checkers.
Okay, so then what's the point? Count?
Nice.
You have spelled MMA ne.
Oh, it's 7 points.
Okay.
The question is, one of the worst nicknames of all time was
Oh, I know
Corey
it.
Overtime Anderson's old nickname. What is it?
It's hold on 1 second. I gotta think Corey, because like I gotta think to his early
It's not
fights.
even one of the worst. The worst is Sexual Chocolate by John Jones.
Wait, hold on. It was it fuck. All right, I'm gonna be pissed if I lose this. Was it no, Derek Lewis is the Black Beast. Was it it was like Beasting? I think it was Beasting.
Is that your final answer?
I'm pretty sure it might have been. Was it
No,
yeah.
no answers in the chat.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking at the chat. I think it was Beeson.
All right, final answer. That is incorrect. Big Red, do you know it?
Yeah, it says Beastin, but then he fucking added a number to 24/7. 25/8 or something.
Oh, it's, yo, hold up.
Beyond stupid.
Wait. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, no, it's definitely the final answer. It's supposed to be 25/8. Like he does more than 24/7.
Oh my!
Wait, no, hold up. So I think it was Beasting, and then it became Beasting 25/8 or whatever. But I remember him saying like, yeah, I'm Beasting 25/8. I didn't like was 25/8 officially the nickname though, or was it?
Yeah, it was Beasting.
Or was it just Beasting? But I feel like I should get something for that.
You can have a letter.
Now,
you can have the A without the bridge part that connects.
Rules are rules.
I know. I just got a DM from Klaus that said, I mean, Klaus's opinion is that Large is obviously cheating, but
how in the hell am I cheating?
He's not cheating.
Dude, I don't know.
I can even tell you the interview in which his dumbass just asked that thing.
Yeah, all right.
We're gonna go to Big Red's next question, and if he gets this one right, he wins.
I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like I got it, but
jeez.
All right. Go ahead.
He's gonna get this one.
Yeah, you probably will.
If you guys want, we can run out the last. All right,
done deal.
Questions.
It's CM Punk and Mike Jackson. Woo! I win.
All right, here.
All right, well, let me do it formally, Dick.
Well, yo, do another. Hold on, do another because he's ahead of me, so he has an advantage. Do MMA nerd twice. So like, if he's about to get 7, right?
Okay. Well, we can go until the questions run out. I don't know if I have enough questions.
Okay. You said you had 25, right?
Big Red, is that
Yeah, of course, it's my final answer.
Yeah. Okay, but hold on. Let me do it properly.
All right, you can swap the questions out. I put the camera on so you knew.
No. Who are the 2 UFC opponents of CM Punk?
I just told you it was Mike Jackson and Mike Nicky
Gall.
Nicky Gall.
You don't when you're on what is that stupid ass show? What is that stupid show with the who was his name? You don't call it the answers on a game show before the host asks the question.
Oh no. See, I usurped the situation.
I see that. Okay,
I did a coup.
So tell me who the 2 UFC opponents of CM Punk are.
Ekbal's calling me. The King is calling me. That my driver. You met him. By the way, everybody, if you didn't know, Idaho came up and visited me for like a week. He's the man. He's actually a real cool dude. Came and stayed with me, and he met my driver. And my driver's now calling me, and he's saying the King is waiting outside, so I got to go outside. The King, I can't make the King.
Oh shit! Damn, what a way to just exit stage left.
And look, he even put the clock emoji on there.
You did win, MMA nerd.
Yo, let's go here. Make it 14. Like, let's spell MMA nerd twice.
All right, I'll come back in 2 hours, and he'll have the same score as me, and then we'll be even. And
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's actually a pretty good opponent. I gotta go. Ekbal, as you call him. You know, the king doesn't win.
Yeah,
for
tell
him.
the king I said what's up. That guy's awesome.
I will. He texted me. He's like, "You have a good friend."
Hell yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
I gotta go.
hold on.
All right, yo.
Is that applause that I hear? Big Red, you just won MMA nerd. Do you have any parting words for the audience?
Yeah, I guess the crowd was just a bunch of white people. I guess we were in Des Moines, Iowa, in there. That I don't know what was going on in that crowd. Actually, that was probably a Boise crowd. That's a Idaho special. And by the way, you know that I tried to show Idaho that you don't have to go to a payphone, and he wouldn't hear it. He wouldn't have it. So he kept trying to find a payphone in DC. And I'm like, bro, you can just use this. And he goes, what the hell is that? I need to get on a phone. I don't recognize that rectangle. I'm like, this is an iPhone, buddy. You need that. You need to get hit. And I was like, we don't do can and string. We don't do can and string anymore. Yeah. You had a bus a carrot.
I think androids are a bit more masculine, but
oh
yeah.
God!
All right, here we go.
Idaho, you're ahead of somebody.
Again with the tough words.
All right, I gotta go. See you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Driver's seat.
All right, later, man. Gio, you took the L there, my friend.
Yeah. Well, I feel like a couple of those questions, bro. Like, I mean, I basically had, and yeah, like fucking beast. Like, sorry, I missed a 25-8, bro. Like, like honestly, it's like I remember this, but dude, hold up. Can you find like he started out with Beastin as his nickname, and I remember a fight where they're like, you know, they're saying Corey Beastin whatever, and then the 25-8 came later. Like, but
the question was, one of the worst nicknames of all time was Corey Anderson's old nickname. And I feel like Beastin 25-8 is worse than Beastin. Yeah, Cheddarhead has it right. He says 25-8.
Yeah. True.
The 25-8 was a very crucial part of that.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Well, the good news is it's not over. You can still come on the show. I'm doing a tournament. I was doing a tournament on my old channel, and
all right, let's do a tournament because I had like 45 minutes notice, and your boy has like been fucking prepping for this shit all day.
He did stall a lot. He used the Deontay Wilder tactic when he fought Tyson Fury. But yeah, we'll match you up with somebody else here in the coming weeks. Is that something that you would want to do with more notice?
Yes. So all right, so let's do you know, you got to plan this out, right? Because we should do a tournament. All right, we need
still. I mean, we still have.
We need 16 people. All right, so that's me, fucking Big Red, Large Red, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. I feel like CSP promoter would be down. I think fucking No Chill, Noodle, Paradox will do it if I abuse him enough. Fucking who else? How many is that?
I'll make it bracket, Brandor.
I'm not. Yo, CSP promoter. I'm not coping. I'm just saying, like, bro had like time to prepare. I also, yeah. But all yeah, right. Sure.
Do you have somebody you want to call out?
Do I have somebody? I'm gonna call out CSP promoter.
All right, CSP promoter. You're on. He called you out. You got to show up.
In fact, yo, you have more questions? I'll say CSP promoter. Like, yeah. Okay, cool. Yo, CSP promoter should come on right now.
Let me see how many I have. I have.
If you do you have 14? That's the maximum you would need. You wouldn't even really need that many.
Let me see.
And you could also just make some up on the fly.
I have 20 questions ready to go.
All right, let's go. CSP promoter.
CSP promoter, is that something you want to do right now?
Yo, I'll DM him the fucking stream, guys.
I'll run it right now. Like, I'll literally make a new stream.
You don't have to. I'll send CSP Motor the link right now.
Yeah, but it's titled big. Well, I guess I could change the title. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. All right, yo, give me 1 second.
But if I can try to like stall and make some more questions up real quick. Gio, careful what you wish for. Remember what happened in chess. Wow.
Yo, CSP Motor, yeah, in 3. So CSP Motor, yeah, he's up 2-1 in chess.
Okay, but the important thing is he down to do MMA Nerd right now?
I just messaged him the StreamYard link. Let's see what he does.
Let's see what happens. Clock is ticking.
Clock is ticking. Like if he beats me, he beats me, and then I'm on the last train to Copenhagen, and I'll go live and we'll run chess back.
Okay. You said give me 2 minutes. All right. Well,
I bet.
You're getting a 2-for-1 tonight, I guess. So
yeah.
Gio, will you talk about some things coming up in combat sports while I stall and just make some more questions up?
Yeah, bro. I'll talk about like okay, so I was talking to Chad King before about Anthony Hernandez versus Delite. You know, which was announced. It's like, you know, I'll overstate things sometimes just for the hell of it. Like Hernandez kills Delite. That's a tougher matchup for him than probably he's ever had. But I still think he wins. I don't know if Delite doesn't really shoot as often as he should because that's where he kind of thrives. Like Kevin Holland broke a rib trying to scramble out of Delite being in top control. But I think Anthony Hernandez is going to capitalize on Delite's cardio problem. I think that and I think he wins, and then he gets and then he gets up there in the conversation with fucking with Kyle Barallo and and Mavov and like the bottleneck at the top of the division.
The thing is, like, you got to finish Hernandez, right? If you don't, like, he's just gonna win over 5 rounds.
Yeah, you say that, right? But like, think about he finished Kopylov, he finished Pereira. What's his last loss? Can you check that? I'm trying to remember. Night, Sean Moody, goated fucking individual.
Yeah, he's done MMA Nerd. He's actually lost before.
Who did he lose to?
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. Who did he lose to? Who did you face in MMA Nerd, Sean? I'm trying to do these questions real quick.
Yeah. Yo, CSP promoter, where the fuck are you? But who's Racket? Y'all need to stop huffing your own farts and get jobs and contribute to society instead of being sad.
He hopped in your chat.
What?
He's some guy in your chat.
Oh really? Yo, Racket, listen, okay? Like, dude, I need to get jobs and contribute to society. Like, okay, Racket, here. Like, people have heard me talk about this, they're gonna give me shit. But like, here's something, like, for example, right? I don't know if you're a cat or a dog person, regardless. Like, I dropped 30 bands to keep a cat shelter open recently, just off the top of my head. Like, that's something that's some whatever the fuck you want to call it, fucking giving back, philanthropy, whatever the fuck, right? I donate to the Innocence Project. Like, what have you done, Racket? And what do you got? Like,
I installed 100 Windows this week. So
yeah, Idaho installed 100 Windows, bro. Like, so public safety is now,
exactly.
that one's better. What are you doing, Rack AIDS, to contribute to society? But Rackade's probably a paradox alt, but regardless. What do you
might be a thing. Is CSP promoter gonna come on? Is the question.
He said, what do you say? Give him 2 minutes? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, let me see. He said yes, give me 2 minutes. I mean, give him 5. Well, it's been 5. Give him like a little bit more.
All right. Interested to have CSP promoter on because he did once make a video about me.
Yeah, but his videos are pretty goated. I mean, he's made multiple about me. I mean, and like I can't deny that they're funny.
They are pretty funny.
Someone tried to CSP promoter. Someone tried to copy your video of me passing out on stream. Forget who it was.
CSP
Nice.
promoter, hello. How are you?
Hello. What's going on, bro?
Just chilling. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
I'm ready to put Gio in his place, bro.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. That is.
I'm gonna humble this guy.
Okay.
right.
Just for the sake of professionalism or whatever, I'm just gonna run the little thing we got here.
That was super professional. That was mad professional.
Wow, bro.
Okay, 2 for 1. CSP promoter has agreed on literally 5 minutes notice to face Giuliano Argenti in the MMA nerd cage. I hope I don't run out of questions. If I do, then
you're not gonna run out of questions.
If I do, then we'll just say whoever won at the end of the questions. So I have to get another coin flip up.
Yeah. To be fair, I was on short notice against Big Red, so it's
like, this whole thing was like off the cuff. Like I said, Combat Sports Today wants me to do streams for them, so I kind of was like, hey, why don't I bring back MMA Nerd? So yeah, shout out to Combat Sports Today.
Wait, Idaho. What you agree with Racket that that all of us should contribute to? Yo, Racket, what have you done? I'm still waiting for his answer. What he's done? It's like, give me advice because apparently I got all this money that I don't know what to do with. What should I do to contribute to society?
All right, so CSP promoter, I have a question for you before we get rolling.
Okay.
What is your identity?
You once made a short about me.
Yes, I did, bro. You and Hank, bro.
About many people. So I guess what is your opinion on the situation between one Mr. Hank the Tank and I?
My opinion on it? Well, I think you were husbands. You were happily married, and then y'all got a divorce live on stream, man. I don't know what happened, but that's what happens in some marriages, you know. So
yeah, not every marriage works out.
Yeah, and to say it was a marriage is going way too far. But yeah, I mean, I had a podcast.
Well,
with the guy.
Idaho, Hank loved you. Hank loved you. I mean, did you perhaps? Do you think that if you actually had a formal divorce, do you think Hank would try to allege?
Talent. Idaho, I loved you. You spat in my face.
Do you think that Hank would try to, allege withholding of love if this were a real divorce? So that you can do that in a divorce. Interesting.
All right. Well, thank you for that, CSP. It's good to have you on the show. You guys ready for the coin flip?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, is Gio. He will be going first.
Ladies first.
Do both you guys understand the rules?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. The first question goes to Gio. It is, this fighter attempted to throw a man over the cage at UFC Ultimate 1996.
Fucking. All right, hold on. UFC Ultimate.
No Googling, bro. You sound like you're typing it out right now.
I'm not Googling. I'm not Googling. I think it was fucking I can't remember if he lost or won the fight, but I think it wasn't it Tank Abbott.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Because it wasn't his opponent, and that was the fight for sure.
That is the correct answer. It was Tank Abbott. Gio, you're on the board with an M. In your second fight of the night, I mean, this guy's fighting twice in one night after a loss. Come on. Okay, CSB, this next
You
question.
gotta get CT, bro.
Yeah, right. Okay, this is another audio clip, and you're going to tell me
Okay.
who said this, okay?
All right.
I train every day. I train, I eat, and I sleep. Only 3.
Wait, is it playing?
It played already. Do you want me to play it again?
Yeah. Play it again.
I train every day. I train, I eat, and I sleep. Only 3.
Were you able to hear it?
Play it again.
Okay.
I train every day. I train, I eat, and I sleep. Only 3.
So that sounds like a Brazilian accent to me,
Okay.
or maybe a Russian one.
All right. Can you tell me the guy who said that?
It kind of sounds like Islam Makhachev, but I don't know if that's right.
Okay. Is that going to be? I can play it one more time if you like.
Okay, play it again.
Okay.
I train every day. I train.
It's Brazilian, bro. It must be Brazilian.
Only 3.
It must be Brazilian. So let me guess one Brazilian out there. I'm gonna go with Fuck. Do you know it, Gio?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, your time is
fucking
up.
Makhachev, bro.
Okay,
I have
Islam
no idea.
Makhachev is your final answer, and that is incorrect. Gio, do you know this one?
Yeah, it's Hamzat Chimaev. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not.
That is incorrect.
Bro.
I'll give you guys one more crack.
Okay. It must be a Brazilian, bro. It must be, bro.
The man is Brazilian that is saying this.
Yeah,
also,
so, bro.
let me just clarify what he is saying exactly. He says that he's trainy, he eaty, and he's sleepy. Only 3 things.
Okay.
Training, eaty, sleepy.
Oh man. It kind of sounds like Moicano, but I know it's not. He wouldn't say that shit.
Okay. Gio, one more.
I'm gonna say it's fuck. I almost.
I thought more people. I thought
it's not. Wait, it's not Marlon Moraes, is it?
No.
Is it Carlos Leal?
Hey, you can't keep guessing, bro.
You guys are wrong. It was Shogun.
Oh, wow. Mauricio Rua?
Like 2006.
2006. Damn, bro.
Dude, I don't remember
this
that.
is like a modern quote here. Okay. That was CSP's question. So the next question will go to Gio. Gio, this is a former UFC matchmaker known for being totally ruthless to fighters. What is his name?
Former UFC matchmaker known for being totally ruthless. Fuck. I mean, no, he was known for being totally ruthless. Former matchmaker known for being totally ruthless. Was it fucking I think fuck, dude. I'm trying to think. Was it Joe Silva?
Is Joe Silva your final answer?
Fuck. Yeah, fuck it.
That is correct. It was Joe Silva. There was a whole trend like a couple years ago, like Joe Silva stories. Fighters were posting.
Yeah, that was honestly that was like the only reason that was like my answer is because like I remember people bitching about Joe Silva and me thinking that like he was doing a great job actually.
Okay, so you got 2 on the board. CSP, this next question will be for you. How old is Shogun when he won the Pride Middleweight Grand Prix?
Bruh, how old was he? He was young, bro, for sure. Because he had a long career. So I'm gonna think he's like under 21 or some shit. So
what is your final answer?
If I had to guess, I would probably go with like he must have been young, bro. So I'm gonna say 21.
21, final answer. That is incorrect. Gio, do you know it?
Yeah, it was the same age. I think he was the same age John Jones was when he won the belt. So I think I'm gonna go with 23.
23, final
I remember.
answer.
Yeah, I remember that being like something in the press conference about that.
He was 24. Gio, you were the closest. So I'm gonna give you the point.
Whoa.
What?
Come on now.
That's how the game works. Go back and watch any episode of this show.
All right.
Whoever gets closest.
I mean, yeah, I would. In all fairness, yeah, I would. I mean, I don't make the rules of the show, but I'd be willing to not take that point. Are you sure? Wait, hold on. Are you sure he wasn't 23? Can you check that? Because I remember in the fucking press conference for when Rua fought John Jones, that Jones was like, I was a 23-year-old champion, and Rua being like, oh, I was there.
Wikipedia, and it said he was 23.
Oh, so I was right.
No, I could have gotten that wrong.
Yeah, so I was right. I will take the point. So I'm pretty sure he was 23.
And that was just like that was just me like.
And like
Google's AI came up with that. Let me see. He was born in. Sorry, he's born in 81.
Yeah, what you got to look at the months.
On the Pride Middleweight Grand Prix would have been in 2005. I am not good at math.
That's 24, but it depends on the month, right? So
that's probably what I did. Yeah, he was born in November, and the
so he's probably 23.
Yeah, thank you for being good at math, CSP, because that would have taken me forever.
Yeah, dude.
Middleweight Grand Prix was August, so yeah, 23. I think that's what I did.
The only reason I like my 23 was my guess because of the fucking press conference. It was press conference or whatever with John Jones fighting Rua. John Jones talking about like his age of championship, and Rua saying like,
you are currently washing CSP. You have 4 points and he has 0. Zilch.
Hey, it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish.
100%. All right. So that question was for CSP. This next one will go to Gio. This fighter KO'd Yuri in Ryzen. Yuri Prochazka KO'd him in Ryzen. What is his name?
Fuck. God damn it. I can't remember Yuri's Ryzen career. Give me a second. It's probably it was not. I don't think he was Japanese. Fucking.
Okay, we'll give you 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his was it oh wait, hold on, wait. Was it King Mo?
Yep.
Fuck, wait, I'm not secure about that answer, but yeah,
when you ask me, was it this guy? Like, I need you to say this is my final.
All right. I have to go with King Mo. I'm probably wrong.
So that is your final answer.
Yes.
Okay, that is correct. It was King Mo.
Oh wow. Really?
Poor old Yuri.
What round?
Got another point on the board. Damn.
What round?
Time to bring it back. I
don't.
Round one, bro. Round one.
Was it?
Remember they had 10-minute rounds, bro. So
no, I know. You knew that because that was like I was.
You reminded me of it, bro. You reminded me of it. I didn't know until you said.
Yeah, word. Yeah, that was a hard one.
CSP, this next question is yours. This fighter was kicked out of the UFC for holding on to submissions too long.
Oh, I know this guy. Man, what's his name again?
I don't know.
Paul Harris. Roosmar Paul Harris, I think.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Okay, that is correct. It was Husamar Paul Harris.
Nice.
There you go, your first point, my friend.
Nice. CSP promoter. That was I would not have known that actually.
Wow. All right. Gio, this next question is yours. At which event did Paul Daly punch Koscheck late and subsequently get himself kicked out of the UFC?
Fuck. At which event?
At which event did Paul Daly punch Josh Koscheck late and subsequently get himself kicked out of the UFC at?
That was in 2010. You want the number of the event?
Yes. A year would be, if we can't get anything else, that would be fine.
It was CSP promoter. Do you know the answer? Because
the event, no, I don't know the event. I would guess.
Yeah, I know it was okay. It was definitely 2010. So, it's gonna be.
How about this? If you give me,
it would be. Hold on, it would be.
The event. Oh no, the question is the event. So if you can give me like whoever gets closest to the event number, I will give the point.
Okay, so that would be a that would have to. So if it was 2010. I'm gonna say it was a numbered UFC. It would be between UFC like 108 and UFC 115, somewhere between there. I'm gonna
need a number.
All right, what's the average of that? Fuck. It wasn't 111. Fucking 112. It was in 2010. I'm gonna say 112.
Okay, that is incorrect. CSP promoter, do you know the answer?
So basically higher or lower, right? I'm gonna say higher. So 113.
Oh my god! If that's right, I'm gonna be so mad.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, it was UFC 113.
Hey, let's
go. You go. Price is Right rules. Get it done. CSP promoter on the board with 2 points, 2-6. We got some more questions to go. That was Gio's question. This next one is from you, CSP. Who did Manel Kape beat to become Ryzen champion?
Oh man, I have an answer. I don't know if it's right.
This one.
Hey, this might be wrong, bro. Is it Haraguchi or not?
What is the man's name?
Like Cairo Haraguchi, I think. Or is that wrong? That's wrong. You're laughing.
Haraguchi.
Are you laughing, bro? It's not right, then, is it?
Oh, you're butchering the man's name. Like, give
okay.
Haraguchi some
bro,
respect.
He's fucking. All right. Yeah, that's my final answer.
Okay. That is incorrect. Gio, do you know the answer to this question?
I'm gonna say Kaya Sakura. No.
Is that your
final answer? That's my final answer, bro.
Okay. Yeah, it was Kaya Sakura.
Oh man, it's one of them, bro.
This is the same guy, basically.
Bro,
that's right.
What's that guy's name?
So many people are. It's Shiro Horiguchi is who you're thinking.
Okay.
No, Kyoji Horiguchi is the guy's name.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
How do you guys not know Kyoji Horiguchi's name? Anyway, that's all right. So that was CSP Promoter's question. Gio, this next one is for yours and potentially for the win.
Damn.
How old was Nick Diaz when he made his pro debut in MMA?
Nick Diaz when he made his pro fucking debut. Nick Diaz. Fuck. He was young. He was young as fuck. He would have been 19, actually, is my guess. It's not a guess. No. He was 19 for sure. I remember a fucking interview where, like, I've been a pro since I was 19.
Okay, I have a different answer. CSP promoter, do you want to give
Wait,
me
It's
wait,
higher
hold
or
on, hold
lower
on.
again.
Check,
It's,
check,
okay,
wait,
okay,
wait, check, hold on, check. You have a different answer. Check that shit, please. Like, cause like you know that Rua question, like I was
Yeah.
20 years old.
Oh my gosh. It is incorrect.
Gio's wrong.
Gio was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to check that, man. Maybe not. Okay, go ahead.
Do you have another answer for a CSP promoter?
To get into that game with him here today.
Well, yes, I do have an answer. Is it the game where whoever gets hit closest wins?
Yep.
Oh, yo, I fucked up. That's Nate Diaz was fucking 19. God
Okay,
damn it.
Okay.
What? We need CSP promoter's answer.
Yeah.
Nick Diaz. He was young. He was either 18 or 20, I feel like. So, but he's older than Nate, right? So,
Yeah.
damn. Wait, hold on. I think since he was older than Nate, maybe I don't know, bro. 18, bro. I'll go lower. 18. Or is that wrong?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. That is correct. I had 20 on here, but I just had to fact check it, and it was 18.
Oh wow.
Oh, so yeah. Word. Okay.
When I just
I'll admit that. Yeah, I fucking fucked up. Nate, can you validate that Nate Diaz was 19 at least? That's what I was.
I don't know.
Just for me, just validate that real quick. I know it's a pain in the ass. That's why
I already butchered so many of these. It says Nate Diaz was 19 when he made his.
All right, cool. At least I knew that. But yeah, point for CSP promoter.
Okay. Next question is for Gio. Wait. No, it's for CSP promoter.
Yeah, it would be for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of Nick Diaz's 26 pro wins, how many of them were by finish?
Wow. I think the majority of them would have been by finish. So I'm just guessing how many decisions Nick had in his wins, right? Out of 26, you say?
26 pro wins.
I would say majority, so that would be over 13. Oh, man. How many did he finish, bro? Most of them he must have finished, right? So, I'm guessing here. How many decisions did Nick Diaz have is the real question. Wins.
Yeah, out of his wins, bro. Pretty fair enough.
Do you know it?
Yeah, I think I do.
26 wins, bro.
All right, we're looking for a number.
Okay.
They were mostly by TKO or KO, but there were a few subs too.
And subs, and then decisions. Decisions is the lowest, I feel like. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the same as subs. I have no idea. Man, so I would guess maybe he had like 19 finishes. So that would be 7 decisions.
Okay, is that your final answer? 19?
Yeah.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Yes.
Gio,
okay.
do you know the answer?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure he had 5 decisions, so I'm gonna say it was 21.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
21, 13 KOs and 8 submissions. There you go. There it is. You just won MMA Nerd after taking a loss earlier in the night. You got a W. Has that ever happened in MMA? Probably with Grand Prix, people falling out. And, just getting a win. I think
the Diaz.
UFC off that.
I'm mad that I fucked up the fucking how old was Nick Diaz, because it's like the Diaz brothers. I know their shit really well.
Is that applause that I hear? Gio, you just won MMA Nerd. After taking a loss, what do you have to say to the people out there?
What do I have to say to the people out there? Well, I mean, I'm still waiting for an answer from what's his name? The said we need to contribute to society more. Like, yeah, but it's like I want to hear how he thinks I should do that. Also, good looks to CSP promoter for like. I mean, I respect the balls and also like short notice. Like
Yep.
I mean, yeah, short. I was in the same position against fucking Zesty Red. So
I love it. CSP promoter, don't get down. You'll have another chance to come back.
Hey, I'll be back, bro. I'll be back.
Yeah.
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 Hit me up. I'll have to get you on Discord or something, and then we can arrange another time where you're a little more prepared. Yeah. Thank you to both gentlemen. This went way over time. We did 2 shows, 2 MMA Nerd in the same night. Bringing back MMA Nerd strong. Also on Sports Today. This is my first show on there. So.
There's Naomi. Naomi. I told I told him, Naomi. I dropped fucking 30K to keeping a catch elder open. Like, I mean, is that
right.
I'm
gonna end this stream. I'm gonna get some dinner.
Peace, y'all.
Thank you both for being on.
We're
out of here. It's time to wrap it up.
What the hell? Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up.